Well, hello there, Aquarius. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your weekly tarot. This is good for the week of March 25th through the 31st, which includes that full moon in Libra, as well as a lunar eclipse on Monday, March 25th. So expect big surprises, things and people and situations coming back from the past. It is eclipse season, so you never know what's going to happen. All right, let's take a look and see what is on the horizon for you. Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Love that energy. And flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. Okay. This is an energy where I feel like you are having, eclipses help to change the energy around us, right? Either our energy or situations in our life, or it can sometimes change the energy or situations, and some person in our vicinity, right, in our energy field, changes something there that also kind of like changes our life, kind of like a domino effect. And I feel like you have been kind of like a little bit on hold, kind of like this is the energy of just being stuck, a little bit of being stuck, but understanding that you had to be stuck for a little bit, because I feel like somebody in your energy, you were kind of waiting on this person, and this person is coming in so that the two of you, I feel like the two of you are going on some great adventure. So this could be the two of you coming together in order to, you've been kind of fearful, worried, anxious perhaps about this. The two of you coming together to start a business, right? Or the two of you coming together to have a romantic relationship, right? Maybe you've had to wait for the other person to get out of a situation. It could even be somebody that you don't even know yet, right? But the universe put you a little bit on hold in order for this other person to finish up a cycle, to take care of something, right? So that they could then come in and be in your world. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is definitely, here you have the new beginning, right? Starting a new cycle, but you're starting this new cycle because somebody else is finally free. That's the energy I get. So once again, yes, we have Hierophant and the Six of Cups popping out. Okay, so this is somebody that, maybe from childhood. This could be somebody that from your past. It could be somebody in your family. It could be somebody that you were married to. Somebody that you went to school with the Hierophant. Okay, there's an energy here of having a new beginning with somebody that, honestly, I'm going to say is part of your past in one way or another. You hear about this. Yeah, this is, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It could be reconnecting to a childhood friend, right? It could be reconnecting to a family member that you haven't seen in a very long time. There's this situation where this is allowing you, you hear about people like reconnecting on Facebook or social media of some sort, right? You've lost touch for a long time or something like that. Something has changed, and whereas before maybe the two of you, either you may have been together, you separated, you went your own ways for a long time. This doesn't feel like somebody that you disconnected from. Just, this is the Lovers, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups. This is lovely energy. Somebody that I think it feels as if, almost like that you're their Queen of Cups. You're sitting in this lovely energy. Look at, this is all about love. This is definitely all about love. And it doesn't have to be romantic love. Once again, it could be a really close friend. It could be a family member. But there's a lot of love in this situation, and it's getting a fresh start. And if you have been waiting for some time to hear from this person, right? You are about to hear from them. Page of Swords. News coming in quickly with this eclipse. And it's kind of like, I feel like you've been on hold for some time. But now we're getting in the boat. We're starting a new chapter. Time for a new round. Beautiful. All right, so let's see what your area of resistance, your obstacle here is. Yeah, I feel like part of you has been kind of like, you have the Ascended Masters and the Nine of Cups. Now, this is your obstacle, right? You're trying to figure out, is this really the person that I want to be with? Or you have had trouble moving on because of this situation, not having this situation, not feeling like you can have your wishes granted. This is very much having your wishes granted energy. And I feel like for some of you, you have been trying to move on, but you've seen this. You see, you have the Hermit and then your energy, the Star, right? Being the wise one, seeing this situation, this would be kind of like one of the situations where you may have had a falling out with this person, you had gone your separate ways, but by going your separate ways, you may have stepped onto your spiritual path. You may have become extremely intuitive, extremely spiritual, seeing the whole perspective playing out more in a spiritual sense rather than the 3D sense, rather than being stuck kind of like in the energy of the hurt and the pain that went into this situation. You've done that healing, and you've been able to see it from the higher perspective. But I feel as if part of you still was a little bit, still hurt by whatever has occurred here, or just never thought that it would come back together. But I think you always held that hope that this would come back together. This other person, I feel like it's taken them a longer time to kind of catch up with your spiritual perspective of the situation. It is really interesting that when you step onto your spiritual path and you start seeing relationships and hurtful situations that have occurred more from that higher viewpoint, right? More from the spiritual sense. It does kind of change your perspective of what has occurred. Not that it wasn't painful, right? Not that we're condoning anybody's behavior, but you have a sense of forgiveness. I think it took time for you to get to the point of having forgiveness for this with this situation, with this person. And I think the other person also had to do a lot of growing. They may have had to go out on an adventure of their own, only to discover that you are what they really wanted, right? So let's take a look at your advice. Yeah, you have the Loving Woman and the Three of Cups. This is coming back together. This is just a beautiful energy, Aquarius, of things coming back together for you. This is the Empress energy, the Three of Cups, being in your intuitive, loving, allowing energy, your divine feminine energy has helped to bring this situation back together. And for some of you, you know, it's almost like your prayers are being answered. This could be for some of you, it could even be, you know, like if you have adult children and you've been estranged from your adult child, right, for some time, this is the energy of reconnecting with them, okay? So that won't resonate with everybody, but I did get that message. Yeah, you have the Empress energy under here. Yeah, it's just kind of like, yeah, news. Somebody wants a fresh start with you. Ace of Wands, fresh start, communication coming in fast, wanting to take action. I think this all comes together so quickly. Yeah, you know, you have the Ten of Cups on the bottom with the Five of Swords. So I feel like this is a situation that somebody did something in the situation that was a little bit selfish. They did it because it was something they wanted to do. They may have, you know, gone out on some adventure by themselves, right? It was kind of like, I feel like you may have been the one that was left behind in this situation at one time, but also seeing now from that spiritual perspective that by having this person leave your life, it allowed you to grow in a way that you maybe wouldn't have been able to grow if they had stayed in your life, right? It forced you onto a path of seeing things in a different perspective. And I feel like you've done a lot of evolution, right? Progress, growth on your own. And now this other person, I feel like they're coming back. I'll have to say, Aquarius, I think that they're not sure that they can get you back. They're a little bit concerned about that, but they're coming in with good news. I feel like they're bringing their A game as much as they possibly can. And it's completely up to you. You have free will in this situation. You get to decide. But I think for a lot of you, this is something that you have been wanting for a very long time. You know, to have some type of reconnection does not mean you have to, you know, have a reunion. You do not have to reunite with this person. But having this connection is really important to you. All right, so with that, let's pull a soul truth card for you. In Aquarius, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Okay, so the message when I read this was that you may feel like you haven't been truly happy since this person left your life. And it doesn't mean that you haven't had moments where you have been happy, right? But it's kind of like, without having this person in your life for one reason or another, you just never felt like you could get back to that super happy Aquarius energy that you had when you were with this person. This person is somebody that's really special to you, okay? And for some of you, if this person has transitioned from this lifetime, I almost feel like this would then be kind of like the opportunity to have a very vivid dream of this person, right? Where you get to see them again. For some of you, it could just even be, I want to reconnect with them, even if it's just for a few minutes, right? So what a beautiful, loving energy this is. I mean, Aquarius, this is just truly such a blessing. The energy of this, the love that is in this connection is profound. No matter what has happened in this situation, on both sides, there is a lot of love for you. Both have a lot of love for each other. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I really and truly love you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for all your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.